You cannot fake your vibe. You cannot fake your
Absolutely.
energy. And when you have someone sitting in front of you and,
That's true.
that person is super friendly and everything, you can just smell the hypocrisy behind those words. If it's,
Okay,
you're
so you're
like,
starting trouble today. Go ahead. That's a whole nother show.
yeah,
We could go down that road. I like it. Can
totally.
smell the
So
hypocrisy. That's a good one right there. I like that one.
100%.
I
So
like that,
if you're
man.
in touch with your own heart, you're going to be able to tell, is there expansion in this
I
room
love it.
for me, in this
Yeah.
coaching for me, or is
Yes.
there just
Yes.
stagnation?
Yeah.
Is this coach going to make me fight, or is this coach going to make me just sit my bum down and face myself, which is not always easy? Am I going to be willing to face myself? Am I going to be courageous enough? And
That's hard. That's hard for a lot of people, Deborah. It's hard. Uh, we're imperfect. And it's
yeah,
hard to look at the imperfection, and so much easier to point
yeah,
at somebody else's imperfection
so
or
much easier.
anticipation of their falling short of doing something for
Yeah.
us. That's so much easier because then we can say like, see, I told you, they don't measure up.
And this is exactly the point where the ego
But a
kicks
lot
in.
of people, yeah, okay, go ahead. That's where the ego, right, can
Your
get in the
ego is
way
not
or
going to want you to. Your
to
ego
go
is,
through.
no, your ego is going to give you 1,000,005 reasons to stay in your comfort zone.
Got it. Yeah.
Your ego is going to tell you, see, I was right. See those,
Yeah.
their fault.
Deborah's
And what,
pushy, Paxton's pushy. They just
yes,
asking me, you know
yeah,
what? I'm just,
yeah.
and they find
So
the ego.
arrogant, so
So does
wrong.
that mean the
Yes.
ego will find its way? It will find a way out for you or
No,
out?
your ego will keep you imprisoned in the
Got
trunk.
it. Got
Your
it.
ego will keep you right where you are in your comfort zone. And what it takes to kind of dismantle the ego, to kind of like, calm it down, because we don't want to shut it off completely. We
No,
don't want
no,
to
no.
kill it. We don't
Of
want to
course
get
not.
rid of it. The ego is important, but
Yeah.
the ego is in charge of keeping you alive. The ego doesn't care if you're happy or fulfilled or have a good life or not. The only agenda your ego has is to keep you alive. So your ego is biologically imprinted by thinking that uncertainty means death, certain death.
Got it.
That's why your
Mm,
ego wants to
yeah.
keep you in the cave, in your comfort zone, in the trunk, wherever. And in order to like dismantle the ego lovingly, you need one thing, and humbleness.
Okay. So the kryptonite to ego is humility,
Yes.
not false humility, not fake humility,
No, humility.
but true depth of
Yeah.
humility. We're
Yeah.
talking about
We're talking
real
about
humility.
hands up. I don't know the answer, and I'm
There
willing
you
to
go.
trust the
Yeah.
process. I
Let
don't
me
I don't
find
know
out
the
what.
answer.
Yeah.
Let
Got
me
it.
find out. The willingness to be confused, the willingness not to know, the willingness to let go control,